Come with us to New York day 2. This is our first official day in New York City, and because of our jet lag we were up so early, so this is us at 5 o'clock a.m. ready to hit the day. And yeah, it was a super rainy day, so first things first, we took a little wander, grabbed a coffee. Because the weather was so bad, that is actually the Empire State Building, but you cannot see the top. Like I said, it was super rainy. Took a walk up to Grand Central Station. Honestly, this place was absolutely amazing. Videos will never ever do it justice, and again, because it was so early in the morning, it was so quiet. It was honestly like the perfect time to go and have a wander and just visit all these sites. It was just perfect. From there, we went and got some breakfast at Mama Jo's Breakfast Cart, which was one of our top places to go. She was lovely, breakfast was amazing. We then took another little wander to the Rockefeller Center, which again, because it was so early in the morning, was absolutely dead. Radio City, we basically just kind of wandered that whole area. Had a little peep at St. Patrick's Cathedral, but we didn't end up going inside. And then from there we walked to Times Square, which again, because the weather was so bad and it was so early in the morning, I think it was like 6 a.m. at this point, we had the whole place basically to ourselves. It was absolutely dead. It was honestly the perfect way to see Times Square and just kind of soak it all in without like the crazy crowds that you usually see. We then went and grabbed another coffee from Ralph's Coffee just before we actually went back to the hotel straight after this, and had a sleep for a few hours because we were absolutely shattered. In the afternoon though, we did take a walk up to Central Park and had a little wander around the park. There was so many squirrels and we honestly walked for ages and ages, and we were like, we have definitely walked most of the park. And then we had a look on the maps and we weren't a quarter of the way up. So the scale of Central Park is honestly out of this world. The reason we walked right the way up through the park though was to go to the Natural History Museum, which was a perfect rainy day activity, and I'm actually so glad that we did this on our very first day. It was amazing. It was absolutely massive, so much to see. This was my favorite bit with all like the gems and the crystals. I have so many videos from this little area. Another section of the museum that was my absolute favorite was the new Science Center. It's honestly such an amazing building. It was stunning. Like I said, the museum is absolutely massive, and we spent pretty much, I think it was about 4 hours in the museum as a whole. We were very clinical about where we wanted to go, what we wanted to see, and it was just so worth it. Another favourite of ours was obviously the dinosaur section. So this museum was just so good. It was absolutely massive. It is definitely worth a visit and a very good rainy day activity. From there, we took another wander and we ended up in the Vine Bakery. I didn't take a video of my cookie from here, but it was the lemon one and it was honestly amazing. And then we ended up back in Times Square again. Obviously you can see it's later on in the day and it is much busier than it was when we first went in the morning. We were exhausted at this point, grabbed some food, grabbed a cocktail and then headed to bed.